It will remain the number one factor. I don't see how this would change any of that. The relative importance of the GPA, though, the GPA may even become less important this cycle because spring semester, I'm sure you've heard a lot about pass fail in the law school side. The same thing's been happening in the undergrad side. And so spring semester is like a kind of a big question mark or a big asterisk. And I think admissions is going to understand this was a unique situation in people's lives. Obviously, many professors are not well equipped to suddenly move to an online format. Students are also not as engaged, especially if they're following the news or worried about their families and worried about finances. That obviously is a bit of a rough situation for people to be in. And so, if anything, this will just make the LSAT even more important relative to the GPA. But of course, if it impacted your GPA, it's certainly worth writing an addendum to explain if you feel the need. The problem is that when you have to compare different people from different colleges with different majors. How do you know which college had more grade inflation than another, or which major had more grade inflation, or which specific professors? There's too many moving factors there. At least the LSAT is a common number that is roughly equivalent across everybody. Obviously, there's variations, but LSAC, they're big on statistics, they're big on data, and they are obsessive about making sure that every LSAT is equivalent in difficulty overall. So whether you're taking it in March or April or May or June, the number is still comparable. And additionally, even with the new online LSAT Flex being 3 sections, not 5, LSAC is still committed to making sure that those results are comparable to the old in-person 5-section exams too. And I don't think they'd be doing this if they didn't think it was still valid and reliable. And every law school I've heard from has also indicated their faith that LSAC has the ability to create the LSAT Flex as yet another valid and reliable exam that the scores would be roughly equivalent and still valid to be using for admission purposes. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.